I committed.
Jeez, she's scary. They're all scary. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Mary. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today I'm going to be watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, released in 2019. Directed by Quentin Tarantino. This movie has been suggested to me by everyone on the You Look Like Mikey Madison train. So it was Anora, Scream 5, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood that I have been suggested to watch. And I'm finally getting around to watching this one. It is a big one, 2 hours and 40 minutes, 7.6 out of 10 on IMDb. So lots to look forward to. It's got Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, Margot Robbie, Margaret Qualley, Dakota Fanning, Austin Butler, just to name a few. And of course, we've got Mikey Madison. And it's a Western, which is quite intriguing since I love Westerns on this channel. I've covered quite a few at this point. Before we jump into today's reaction, I want to quickly talk about Patreon, because guys, if you're after the uncut, unedited version and you want to watch this movie along with me, you can. You just need a copy of the movie so that you can watch along with me. Besides uncuts, I also provide early access to my content, bloopers, polls, behind the scenes, all that good stuff. And down below, you can find me in all the social media handles as well. I've also got a gaming channel and I've got a vlog miscellaneous channels. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. All right, guys, let's get on to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Wow. Oh!
Thursdays at 8:30.
What a great promo. I'd watch it.
Is that how you describe your job, Cliff?
What, carrying his load?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about right.
Wow, that's a nice bag. I want a bag like that. I'm loving the music. Saturday, February 8th, 1969. I was wondering what time we were in. Al Pacino.
It's my pleasure, Mr. Schwartz, and thank you for taking an interest.
He's drunk.
Marvin, you call me Rick.
Rick? Oh, is that your son?
No,
That's a big lie. Rick got his driver's license taken away for too many drunk driving tickets.
I thought
Cliff
so. I thought that might be the case.
All the shooting.
Okay, act it out, King.
I love that stuff, you know, the killing.
a lot of killing,
This looks like a scary picture. But it looks like he's been in a lot of films.
Anybody order fried sauerkraut?
Whoa, nice! Holy moly! He really came through.
Crazy weapon you do not want to be on the wrong side of.
No way.
Not just because I wanted to look good in the picture, but because I was
He's
shit
struggling.
Louis, Kristen and Nazi there.
Anything we can do about that heat?
Rick, it's a flamethrower.
Yeah.
What'd you expect, bro?
What the audience sees is Bingo Martin whipping Jake Cahill's.
Right.
Next week, it's Bob Conrad wearing his tight pants, kicking your ass.
Dang, he's got a point.
That's gonna have a psychological effect on how the audience perceives you.
He's not wrong.
How about Batman and Robin? Ping, pow, zoom, zoom.
This guy is very animated.
Down goes you, down goes your career as a leading man.
He makes a lot of great points, though.
What are you talking about? What did that guy tell you?
Told me the goddamn truth is what he told me.
Oh, he's so upset. Oh, man. You know what it is? He's been drinking too much.
Here, put these on. Don't cry in front of the Mexicans. Now, what's got you so... Well, what's the problem?
I gotta do Italian goddamn movies. That's a problem.
I don't know if he can speak Italian. Clearly not.
Let's go. Take him home, Cliff. Come on.
Oh. Hey, I just watched her in Substance, by the way. Are they like in a cult?
Going to Rome to star in movies does not sound like the fate worse than death that you seem to think it is.
Come on now. You ever seen an Italian Western? Huh? They're awful.
What?
Seen enough, all right? Nobody likes spaghetti Western.
That's not true. Man, ain't you like 50? That little girl looks 18, maybe less. Margot Robbie.
Roman Polanski.
Oh.
He's lived there for a month now. First time I seen him.
Hey, his spirits are back up.
Who I got living next door to me? The director of Rosemary's Baby, that's who.
Right. That's pretty neat.
One pool party away from starring in a new Polanski movie.
So you feeling better now?
Oh, yeah.
Give me my glasses back.
Come get them. All right, Murphy, relax.
I'm gonna get my carcass on home.
They're cute. Wow, he kind of drives like a maniac. It's very fast compared to everyone else. Very unhinged. Why is he doing that? Oh, wow. You would think he lives a little, I don't know, differently, considering his friends and his career. Crack a cold one, bruh. Rat flavor, raccoon flavor. Wow. He doesn't clean that bowl? What the heck? He's not living well. He needs to take better care of himself and his dog. He waited pretty patiently. What a good boy.
How's the beans?
I've had worse.
Johnny says Spanish.
I reckon Rick should let his friend stay with him.
Just want her to play the fiddle. Now go fetch her until I give her a fat $5 gold piece.
It's a great method of learning lines. Wow, what a cool car. Wow, they kind of drive fast too.
She was engaged to him. Flew to the UK to make a film with him.
Oh.
And broke off her engagement with him and married him.
Wow.
And the three of them have been inseparable.
Wow.
Really? What's up?
Jay loves Sharon, that's what's up.
Oh.
And he knows that one of these days that Polish prick's gonna f things up. And when
Right.
he does, Jay's gonna be there.
He's a smart man, playing the long game.
Sharon absolutely has a type. Cute, short, talented guys who look like 12-year-old boys.
That's a crazy take.
I never stood a chance.
Oh, okay. Another Sharon lover. Don't blame your pal.
You talk to the stunt gaffer about me today? That way I know if I'm working this week or not.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Go home, fix my antenna, do whatever. See it wrap.
Man, that sucks.
You're Rick Dalton. Don't you forget it.
He's so nice, though.
That's a good part.
Yeah, it is. Have you met Jim Stacy, the series lead?
Not yet. No.
He really needs to be switched on, and he's not.
Dynamite, the hippest guy in the room.
We got a custard jacket, fringes all down the arm.
Fringes all down the arm, eh?
Less hippie, more Hell's Angel.
Okay, wow. Big personalities.
How's the audience gonna know it's me?
Don't want them to see Jake Cahill. I want them to see Caleb.
Hello, you're an actor.
I heard you.
Oh my gosh. He's gonna pick them up. Oh. He'll bump into them again. Wow. He's damn good. She loves dancing. I don't think we've heard her talk much, but we've seen her dance a lot and smile a lot.
We got it from the Green Hornet, so really ain't no point.
It's brutal.
And I can't afford to hire a bunch of guys that smoke cigarettes and sit around talking to each other all day on the
Oh my
chance that I
gosh.
might use them.
Right.
And if your dudes were a better match for me, I'd say, oh, okay, you got me. But
He's a good
great
friend.
fuck.
I don't dig him,
Oh.
and I don't dig the vibe he brings on a set.
What? Huh.
The dude killed his wife.
Huh?
You don't believe that old shit.
What?
Yes, Rick. And I work with my wife, and she believes it. She doesn't want his creepy around.
Oh my god. Well, that's fair.
He's a loser. He's a loser. So I guess I'm the idiot.
He's always drinking.
Okay, you Let's get you over to wardrobe.
I don't know. I want to see more of that scene with his wife, I guess, on the boat before I make a judgment on him.
You're a little man with a big mouth and a big chip. And I think you should be embarrassed to suggest you be anything more than a stain on the seat of Cassius Clay's trunks.
Wow.
But my hands are registered as lethal weapon. We get into a fight, I accidentally kill you. I go to jail.
Anybody accidentally kills anybody in a fight, they go to jail. It's called manslaughter. And I think
nobody tries to hurt nobody. Just who ends up on their butt.
Okay, that sounds enticing.
For what?
Killed his wife and got away with it.
Oh my god. Everybody knows this rumor. Wow, okay.
not bad, Kato. Try that again.
Oh my gosh. I hope Kato... Not Kato. Bruce. Whoa! Holy moly. Ouch. That looked like it really hurt. Oh. He knows how to get back up, though. He's kind of lost his confidence. Oh my god. He's aiming for his face.
You're right, Janet. I'm sorry about that.
Don't Janet me.
She's Australian.
Beating the shit out of Bruce.
What? Let me just say, nobody beat the shit out of Bruce.
Oh no.
Did you do to my...
It was her car too.
Get the wardrobe off, get your and get off the lot.
Get off the lot.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough. I see what they mean about Cliff.
This is the Polanski residence now.
Really? You moved? Dang.
I'm a bit worried for some reason. I feel like something bad's gonna happen.
It's okay, honey. It's a friend of Terry's.
And he's Australian. That guy's Australian. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in No Activity.
Sorry. Sorry about that.
She looks disgusted.
Eating lunch before I do a scene makes me sluggish. I
Hello.
believe it's the actor's job to avoid impediments to their performance.
Yeah.
It's the actor's job to strive for 100% effectiveness.
Mm-hmm.
Naturally, we never succeed, but it's the pursuit.
I love this little girl.
I prefer to only be referred to by my character's name.
Bear.
It helps me invest in the reality of the story. If I can be a tiny bit better, I want to be.
I love her. She's so dedicated, diligent.
What are you reading?
It's a biography in Walt Disney.
Aw.
Cheapers, this sounds like a good novel.
Yeah. He's coming to terms with what it's like to be slightly more
Oh man.
slightly more useless each day.
He is a bit of a mess, isn't he? Breaking down in front of an 8-year-old girl.
It's okay, Caleb. It sounds like a really sad book. I'm practically crying and I haven't even read it.
You might be right about this book. I think it hits harder than I gave it credit for.
I don't like names, like Pumpkin Puss. But since you're upset, we'll talk about that some other time.
Very emotionally intelligent. Very switched on little girl. A picture she wants to see.
I just read it.
Yeah.
Getting it as a gift for my husband.
She's so sweet.
17 escape attempts.
18. Never had an audition. Never had a meeting.
Oh,
Never met
lie.
John Sturgis. I almost got the part.
Tunnel man, engineer.
Lies, lies, lies.
Yeah, well, I didn't get it. McQueen did it. And frankly, I never had a chance.
Captain.
She really wants to see that movie. Just watch it, girl.
One, please.
75 cents.
Wow, 75 cents.
I mean, I'm in the movie. I'm Sharon Tate.
Okay.
But that's the girl from Valley of the Dolls.
Well, that's me.
Does she not have 75 cents?
Would you like to come in and see the show?
Could I?
By all means.
But you didn't even know her. Maybe she just wants to see how the film's being received. She's so smiley and cute.
Some kind of hotel you got here.
Hey, she's putting her feet up. Okay. Feet's kind of dirty. Oh, Quentin Tarantino. Always with the feet.
Don't let me
Oh.
stop you from earning money.
Wow.
I know how bored and restless you get when you run out of tamales.
Who's Johnny Madrid?
Well, you're about to find out, businessman.
Dang, what a power move.
Ready when you are, Gilbert.
Why did it always have to come to this? Holy moly, he was fast.
People died that day, but we had a good time.
Ah, that's all that matters, doesn't it?
¿Tienen comida?
Más frijoles y tortillas.
How's the beans?
Hey, he's good at speaking Spanish.
You care to join me at my table where I entertain my guests? I'd be delighted, Monsieur de Cactus.
Pick up to. It's a good thing he figured out that it wasn't Dakota. I mean, I haven't seen Dakota Fanning yet, or Mikey Madison.
Where's that chili pepper daughter of yours with the fiddle?
Excuse me?
Get her down here with her fiddle and her bow and entertain my guests.
Sí, señor.
Dang.
But please, don't hurt her this time, eh?
Aww.
Line, go fetch her and tell her what?
Broke the immersion. I was so immersed.
Now go fetch her and tell her I'll give her a fat $5 gold piece. She play her little chili pepper heart out.
He's good.
Line.
Maybe he already has.
Ah, damn it. All right. Woo!
It's hard being an actor, man.
Maybe I don't like Lancer.
I thought he was going to ask for a line again.
Jesus.
Damn, he's acting really hard on himself. Well, stop drinking.
Stuff like that in front of all those goddamn people. Well, you're drinking all night.
Yeah, what do you expect? Take a leaf out of Marabella's book and try to put your best foot forward. Oh my gosh. Imagine like walking past his trailer.
Drink too much.
I'd be very concerned.
I'm gonna blow your brains out tonight. All right.
Wow. That was pretty intense. It's her again. I'd stay away, girl. Oh my gosh. Whoa. She looks super young. When I saw her in Substance, I thought she was young. That was released in 2024. This was released in 2019.
Give me a lift.
Where you going?
She bites her lip a lot.
You hitch up and down Burbank Boulevard all day till someone says they'll drive you to Chatsworth.
Tourists love to drive me. I'm their favorite part of their LA vacation, you know? They'll be telling stories about her.
That's where you're going, Spahn movie ranch.
Uh-huh.
Well, why are you going there?
I live there.
Oh, isn't that kind of where he kind of lives near there? Lives near a drive-in. I don't know if it's the same one. It is Hollywood. Plenty of places to watch movies.
So you want to go down here and get on the Hollywood freeway?
I know where it is.
It must be. Must be the same.
So you used to make westerns at the ranch back in the old time days?
Feet.
Stuntman. That's way better.
Why is that way better?
Actors are phony.
All right.
Pretend to murder people on their stupid TV shows.
He just murders people in real life. I'm a little worried for the girl, but again, I want to see the full scene of him and his wife in the boat.
Want me to suck your
Oh my god.
How old are you?
Okay, green flag. He asked that.
18. Feel better?
Okay,
I need to see something official that verifies that you're 18.
that's smart.
Talk about a breakdown bummer, dude.
I knew she was under 18.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I'm not too young. But obviously you are too old for me.
Oh my god.
What I'm too old to do is go to jail for poontang.
Poontang.
Prison tried to get me all my life. Ain't got me yet.
Right. interrupting your regular broadcast to remind you guys that if you are enjoying this reaction and you want to see the full reaction with me, you can do so by checking out my Patreon. And over there, we have a library full of content, full of uncut reactions for you to check out, like this, and this. If you want to check out my Patreon, link is in the description bar and the pinned comments down below.
You from Boston? Yes. It's the Boston one.
Very nerve-wracking.
He's just fine. Ain't you, shorty?
Ain't you, shorty?
But that can all change like that.
Wow, that was great.
Bengal Lancers.
Arabella didn't like that.
That is kind of funny.
It is.
Kidnapping is a hanging offense.
So's blowing the heads off little girls.
Oh my gosh.
$50,000 would buy me a whole lot of chicken.
It's a lot of money. Hey!
Puts $50,000 in my lap.
Oh my lord.
You got that, Boston?
I will say he is a great actor.
All right, messenger boy.
As drunk as he is, he does a good job. His performance is great when he doesn't forget his lines.
I didn't hurt you there, Maribel, with that throw, did I?
No. I'm good. I got pads on.
Oh.
I just throw myself on the floor just for fun, even when I'm not getting paid.
Aw.
Rick, put her there.
Oh,
that was it.
Oh, look at the Marabella double.
Yeah, well, that's right. That was, and that's what I mean by scare me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay?
all right.
We're all good?
Don't need to go again.
No, we're done. That was fantastic.
Nice.
Okay, moving on. We're in the bordello.
He needs to stop being so hard on himself, but he does need to stop drinking.
That was the best acting I've ever seen in my whole life.
Wow.
Like you.
You made her proud. Keep at it, man. Oh, he's emotional. He really loves what he does, but it's stressful.
Rick. No.
Careful. All the feet are up now.
Come on.
What is she doing?
Where the hell is everybody?
This is like a Western. Truly. Spahn's Movie Ranch. Cool place to live, though.
Some old-looking dude in a Hawaiian shirt who just gave Pussycat a ride home.
Pussycat.
Nope. She's bringing him down the ranch to meet everybody.
Wow.
Welcome to our community.
Community. I knew they were a cult.
Hey, where is everybody? Where's the children? Everybody left for Santa Barbara.
The children.
I really wanted Cliff to meet Charlie.
Oh.
I mean, Charlie's really gonna dig you. Angel, hold
Well, maybe next time.
Next time.
We're gonna be leading you on a great trail ride through the beautiful Santa Susana Canyons.
Beautiful.
Now,
What part of Texas you from?
Place you never heard of. Cokeville.
This is weirdly tense.
Man. Charlie's gonna dig you.
Charlie's gonna dig you.
Hawaiian guy seems to be okay. Everybody's talking all friendly.
They're very
Checked him out while I was
protective.
riding away.
Does he still live right there?
Yeah.
So,
So George gave you all permission to be here,
Of course he did.
and you all take care of him?
how nice.
Well, is there anything wrong with me saying hello to an old friend?
You can't see him right now.
This is pretty weird. What the hell?
Well, I think I'll just go see for myself.
Huh. He's gonna
Never
get
know.
himself killed.
You might have just woke up.
Oh my gosh, they're all following him. This is so weird.
The old Hawaiian guy's coming this way.
So this is where George is supposed to be living. Wow. Whole lot of people, not a lot of Georges. That guy doesn't look like he's George. Hey, Mikey Madison. An hour and 39 minutes into the movie?
You the mama bear?
Hey, Dakota.
When was the last time you saw George?
8 years ago.
Wow.
Don't know when I'll get back this way again.
Oh, I understand, but I'm afraid that's impossible.
Oh my god, this is
Impossible.
so tense.
But George finds it hard to keep awake that late, so I make him take a nap around now so I don't get out of my George TV time.
Very tense.
I'm coming in there. And this ain't stopping me.
I reckon he's gonna get shot. They're all watching him like a hawk. And she's so worried.
Because it has Natima medication right in it.
Oh my God, gross. So many people, not one person can do the dishes or clean up a little bit. Rats live here and they're fornicating.
Door at the end of the hallway. You might have to shake him awake. I f***ed his brains out this morning.
Jeez Louise.
George is blind, so you'll probably have to tell him who you are.
Seems like George has changed a lot over 8 years. He's there, if that's George.
Oh, Cliff Booth.
Who's that?
Rick Dalton.
Who's that?
Oh my
He was the
gosh.
star Make sure you're doing okay.
I'm not doing okay.
What's the matter?
Can't see
It's a bit sad.
No, Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh. He's a proud man.
I don't know who you are, but you touched me today. You came to visit me.
Aw.
Now I gotta go back to sleep. I gotta watch FBI tonight.
All of that was the truth.
What happens when she gets pissed off, George?
Nothing. I just don't like to disappoint her.
Okay, well, that's fair.
We used to work together, George. I just want to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, he's coming from a
But all
good
these
place.
hippies aren't
Squeaky?
Yeah.
She loves me.
There's not much he can do here.
This was a mistake. You should leave.
Way ahead of you.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much he can do.
George isn't blind. You're the blind one.
What an odd group. They really hate him. Oh, man. Hopefully he has a spare. It's pretty annoying that he has to do this, though. Yeah, thought something like that would happen. Another punch. Okay, I didn't think 2 was necessary. He's a flower.
Ladies.
Number 3, bro, you're gonna kill him.
Can I at least get a rag to wipe my face first?
Nope.
Wow. Well, he's certainly making a point.
Get on a horse, go get Tex, and get his down here.
Tex is going to probably beat Cliff. He's not worried.
That Hawaiian guy's back at the ranch kicking some
Hawaiian
space.
guy.
I'll take over for Tex.
So that's how they make their money. Tex doesn't look like he could win in a fight against Cliff, though. But maybe he's like Bruce.
In Los Angeles.
He's gone. Probably for the best. Tex would not be able to do anything.
Bought me an acid-dipped cigarette today.
You want to buy a cigarette dipped in acid?
Weird. Never thought that was a thing. 6 months later.
After that Musso and Frank's lunch meeting,
Narrator.
Marvin did provide Rick job opportunities in the Italian film industry.
Heck yeah.
Rick loved the paparazzi and the fuss they made over him and his Nebraska Gym co-star.
Of course.
He loved the food so much that during his stay, Rick gained almost 15 pounds.
Holy moly.
But he didn't love the Italians' way of making movies.
Yeah. I had my first taste of it a couple of years ago, actually.
Spaghetti's secret agent James Bond ripoff type flick called Operazione Dynamite.
He's
directed by
very
Tony Reed.
successful out here. Whoa. Cliff's working with him.
Although his swank Roman apartment ate up a big chunk of his earnings.
It would.
So as Rick returns to Hollywood via Pan Am, he has 4 new movies under his belt.
Heck
Some money in
yeah.
his pocket, brand spanking new Italian wife. Wow. Starlet Francesca Capucci.
She snores quite a bit, hey.
Way back in Coach, working on his bottomless Bloody
Aw.
Mary, Cliff, he kept Rick company during his entire 6-month stay.
Wow. He's a good
The two men
friend.
return home.
I can't afford you anymore, Cliff.
Good plan.
Yeah.
What about Cliff?
We reached the end of the trail, Cliff.
It's brutal. But Cliff can now move on to bigger and better things too.
Both men know once the plane touches down in El Segundo, it'll be the end of an era.
Dang, that's
You
sad.
come to the
What a couple. Aw. Wow.
baby.
And the baby. Oh, she's pregnant too. Sharon has not been connected to the rest of the other characters yet. And he's training with Bruce. Sharon's ex?
Sharon had two friends move into the Cielo Drive residence while Roman was in London.
Oh, that's nice.
And his girlfriend, social worker Abigail Folger, heiress to the vast Folger coffee empire.
Hey, is that Lana Del Rey?
That night, Sharon, her two house guests, and naturally Jay.
Naturally Jay.
While closer to 8:30, Rick and Cliff went to the Valley Mexican restaurant landmark Casa Vega.
Okay. I wonder if the hippies will come back. I feel like we didn't get to see Mikey Madison at all.
While jet-lagged Francesca slept.
Valid.
Sharon was experiencing a touch of pregnancy-induced melancholy.
Aww.
Not only around 10, Sharon and her friends left El Coyote and arrived back at her house.
Okay. Fair to have an early night.
And thought about how much better it was than Polish television, as he smoked a big joint.
Joints all around.
11:10, Sharon changed into her comfy house attire.
Feel better?
In front of her ex-fiance.
It was after 11:45 by the time the yellow cab dropped Rick and Cliff in front of the house.
That's still pretty early.
A completely drunk Rick Dalton started making a blender of frozen margaritas.
Wow, okay.
Cliff was attaching a leash to an excited Brandy's dog collar.
She missed him. Oh no.
I remember you.
Not the acid one.
What's that?
You smoke it, it gets you high.
How much?
50 cents.
Dang, that's cheap.
Tonight. Why not?
I don't know about mixing substances, man. A lot of mixing of substances has been going on tonight. Is he gonna smoke the whole thing? I wonder if it's actually got drugs in it. Oh no. Is it actually?
Yeah! Cole, I'm talking to you!
Pretty angry.
This is a private road, all right? Who are you?
Those are the hippies, right?
Look, we're really sorry we disturbed you.
Look, Chief, you don't belong here.
He's
Take
just
this
too
mechanical
angry.
asshole. Get it off my street!
Damn, needs to calm down. Could have said that a whole lot nicer.
Hey!
Holy moly.
Get to turning around. Well, drive it backwards, numbnut.
Oh my god.
The hell are you looking at, you little ginger hair?
Holy moly. It is pretty random though. Gotta drive up that driveway just to come to a private dead-end street.
They're all awake. They're listening to records. Everybody's
Oh, Mikey Madison.
What did Charlie say?
Go to Terry's old house and kill everybody in there.
Charlie, we still haven't met
I'm a liar.
Charlie.
Now, any one of you calling me a liar?
Oh no.
Are you calling me a liar?
No, of course not.
Good.
That's Tex. I didn't notice him in the dark.
Sadie, get it together. Rick Dalton played Jake Cahill in a cowboy show in the 50s called Bounty Law.
Okay.
Sadie, sorry I don't know the name of every fascist on TV in the 50s.
When I was a kid, I had a Bounty Law lunchbox.
So don't kill anyone then.
If you grew up watching TV, that means you grew up watching murder.
True.
We kill the people who taught us to kill.
She's crazy.
I say we cut their cocks up and make them eat it.
Jeez. She's scary. They're all scary. Oh no.
Sorry, I forgot my knife in the car. Can I go back and get it?
She's gonna bolt.
I'll be right back.
Just hurry up.
She's gonna go. She's gonna run. She does not want to do this. Wow.
What do we do now?
Well, we do what we came to do.
Really? They're still gonna do it? I hope they don't kill the dog. Oh my god. And he's high. Holy moly, this is a bad day to be high. Lucky he brought his dog food here. Hopefully he doesn't like make a massive mess. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Ew! It's so nasty. Cliff and Rick aren't hanging out together. I want to meet Charlie. I hope we get to see Charlie before this movie ends. Very inconsiderate. Brandy knows something's up. Ah. Maybe the acid will help him.
Can I help you?
Oh my god.
What if he says no?
Don't take no for an answer. You're the one with the knife. Get him in here.
They look pretty scared. It's finding this hilarious. This is a terrible day to be high.
What is going on, huh?
Oh my gosh. She's not even in Hollywood. This is so cruel.
I remember that hair. And I remember your white little face. You are...
I'm the devil.
Ugh.
No, I was dumber than that. Something like Rex.
Shoot him, Tex!
Tex!
Nice! Holy smokes! Oh my god. Oh! Oh, he is good. Wow. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, she's still going for it. Oh my god. Brandy's crazy. Oh, oh. Damn, he really knows how to defend a home. Oh!
Hey, you.
Brandy! Yes! Oh! I hope Francesca's gonna be okay. Oh my gosh. I will say one thing about Mikey Madison. She knows how to scream. That's pretty annoying. Oh! He is freaking strong. Oh my lord. This is pretty nuts. Oh, he just passed out. Oh my god. Holy moly. Oh my god. Oh.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
This is a horror. This is a horror movie. Oh my god. Oh my god, she is still... She's still... Get out of the pool, man. He's... Jesus. She can't see, so she doesn't know where she's shooting. She's just shooting in the air. Oh my lord, she is in a world of pain. Oh, jeez. Not the... No, the flamethrower! Oh my god! Was that damn necessary? I mean... Oh my god. She would have a lot of regrets.
Francesca!
I am shocked. I am so shocked.
And the guy hippie said he was the devil.
E vedo questa ragazza impazzita in
Oh,
casa mia con
poor
un coltello in
Francesca.
mano. E chi invece stava lottando con un'altra ragazza.
Oh, she's stressed. Cliff once again gets away with killing three. Well, yeah, two people. The girl that ran was smart.
You want to do something for me? Check on Brandy. She may be a little shook up. After
Yeah.
that.
Good friend, Cliff.
Hmm.
I tried.
Oh. He protected Francesca and his home. And he's very loyal.
Hello?
Jay.
IT Sharon that she lives next door to Jake Cahill. If she ever wants to put a bounty on Roman said, she just has to go next door, right? What the fuck happened?
Freaking out on some bummer trip. Who knows, but they tried to kill my wife and my buddy.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, are you torched?
Yeah. I burnt her ass to a crisp.
Damn, it's insane.
Flamethrower and my tool shed.
Oh, from the 14 Fists of McCluskey.
This is so crazy.
Is everybody okay?
The fucking hippies aren't. That's for goddamn sure.
Jay, honey, is everything all right?
Honey.
Oh,
Well, hello, neighbor.
Finally.
Is everybody okay?
This is what brings the two neighbors to finally talk.
Rick, would you like to come up to the house for a drink and meet my other friends?
That's so nice.
Sure. Thank you.
Oh, hooray! Great, I'll buzz you up.
She's such a little socialite.
Hey, Nut.
I think a gate is the right way to go.
Oh, it's so nice to finally meet you. Rick Dalton. He's a wonderful actor.
This is cool. Like, they're networking now. Weird way to network, but there you go. Once upon a time in Hollywood. Written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. So I didn't read the synopsis before getting into this film. So I kind of went into it blind. I had no idea what I was in for. I didn't even know what era it was set in. But it says, as Hollywood's golden age is winding down during the summer of 1969, television actor Rick Dalton and his stunt double Cliff Booth endeavored to achieve lasting success in Hollywood while meeting several colorful characters along the way. And they were very colorful. I was wondering when Margot Robbie's character, Shannon, was going to fit in to this whole story, because we had the first hour of the film letting us know who these characters are. The second part of the film was setting up for the crazy last 40 minutes of the film. So we had the setup of Cliff meeting these hippies. In the back of my head, I'm wondering, how will the hippies come back and where will Mikey Madison fit in all of this? Because I was told she was in this film. However, in the first 2 hours, we get maybe a minute of screen time for Mikey Madison's character. So I knew she was coming up. I didn't know that it was in such a big, explosive way. Had no idea she was going to be immolated, which was wild. What a wild way to kill somebody. I just feel like it could have been less dramatic, but like maybe he could have put her out of her pain in a kinder way. But at the same time, they were specifically there to kill these guys. And maybe they would have killed more if Cliff didn't, you know, kill the first two and do what he did so early on. I was very impressed because he was high. I didn't know if he'd be on his A game, but he just stepped into killer mode. And oh yeah, there were all of these rumors about how he killed his wife and got away with it. And then he had a fight with Bruno on set. He got himself fired. So we were very well aware of his temperament and his loyalty towards Rick Dalton as well. He certainly could have came out to the ranch and not made such a drama out of the whole thing, and probably what ended up happening might not have happened. Like if he had just dropped off Pussycat and just left straight away, but he was too curious and he needed to check up on his friend because all of it just seemed so bizarre, having all of these hippies stay out on his ranch where he owns, and it's giving cult vibes. It's just giving all the wrong energy for Cliff, and he wanted to make sure that his old colleague was not being taken advantage of. I mean, he was, but he realized there was no point, so he left. But his tire was compromised, and that was Rick Dalton's tire, mind you. So he had to do what he did, or at least from a character point of view, it made sense that he went just apeshit on the person who did it. Yeah, he certainly could have handled it a lot calmer, but then again, so could Rick have. When those three hippies came to his driveway, he just went so crazy on them. Like imagine if he was just a little bit nicer about the whole thing. They probably wouldn't have had this huge anger about killing all of the Hollywood pigs, you know? So it was a little bit bizarre at times. The pacing did feel very slow. I think they did a really good job at setting the scene, which was Hollywood in the late 60s. I noticed all of the environmental shots and the cinema and the Taco Bell and all of the other franchises, the way people spoke, the way people dressed, the way they had their hair, everything really just took you to Hollywood 1969. And I obviously wasn't born anywhere near that period. So it was very educational for me personally. And then I loved seeing the old Westerns as well, and even the discussion about spaghetti Western. I watched my first spaghetti Western on this channel, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, a couple years ago now. And I remember during that reaction, I was thinking, some people's voices here are dubbed and others aren't. And I found that so bizarre until people in the comments had told me, but it seems as though there was this negative connotation around spaghetti Westerns during the time, which is reflected in Rick's dialogue with Cliff. The acting and the casting was also really well done. And of course, it wouldn't be a Quentin Tarantino movie without all of the feet up for everybody to see. I was thinking, oh, she's putting her feet up. That's a bit weird. But then I thought, wait a second. Quentin Tarantino movie. I just finished The Month of Scary Cherry. This has got to be my third film that I'm watching outside of Halloween. And one of the first movies I watched was From Dusk Till Dawn. And I think that is peak Quentin Tarantino feat scenes. But yeah, with any Quentin Tarantino movie, I found that there is a little bit of a slow burn. It takes time for the drama and the action to amp up, and it's a build-up. You feel that build-up, you anticipate that build-up, and the build-up does not disappoint. So besides the pacing and some long drawn-out scenes, I would say that it was a really solid story, and I do like that in the end, everybody's stories connected. Even though this horrible tragedy occurred at Rick's house, he finally got to make that connection and network with his neighbor. Hopefully that means opportunity for his career, which, you know, he really works hard at despite his alcoholism, and he's very passionate, and he's at least trying to take it a little bit more seriously. And of course, Mikey Madison's performance was stellar. She knows how to scream. My God, I've seen so many movies now with her, well, 3. And she knows how to scream. So overall, I'd say 6.5 out of 10, maybe 7 out of 10 would be my rating for this film. Let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below. So let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this reaction, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe. If you're after the uncut, unedited version and you want to watch this movie along with me, you can. You just need a copy of the movie so that you can watch along. Besides uncuts, I also provide early access to my content, bloopers, polls, behind the scenes, all of that good stuff. Down below, you'll find me in all the social media handles, and you'll find my 2 other channels as well. I've got a gaming channel, I've got a vlog miscellaneous channel. So thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.